Yeah, we're here in the Toyota Alphard 2010. 2010. Yeah. And we have Bo, and I'm Howie, and
Subhash.
Subhash at the back.
Let's just talk about what I like about this car.
Okay.
I think what I like about this car is actually the fact that it. Let me just switch off the radio. The fact that it exceeds all expectation, or whatever expectation you have of it, it exceeds it. That's why I like it. It is not the most comfortable car in the world. It's not the most plush car in the world. Not the most high-tech car in the world. Mm-hmm. But whatever you are looking for in a car, and let's say you have 16 boxes to check, it checks all boxes and it goes beyond that. Just to give you an example, when you think Toyota in Malaysia, you think plush, you think comfortable, you're thinking Camry, correct?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is one step ahead. The Wish is like the Corolla Altis,
right?
Yeah. The Camry is like the Estima. This is like the Crown.
Okay.
This is a step. If everything feels more expensive than a Camry.
Yeah. Even the fabric in this thing doesn't feel like something that you'd find in a Camry.
This particular unit has a standard fabric. There are some with the Alcantara. It feels a lot more expensive.
Okay.
It feels proper premium. So if you ask me what I like about this car is that there are so many boxes to tick in a car. This unit ticks almost everyone and exceed every single one.
So the next question is, what kind of person would buy this car?
Everybody. Muda, I check. It starts this model, 2009 model Alphard or Velfire. It starts at 130.
Okay.
Muda starts at 125. Carly starts at 130.
So
if I'm not mistaken, I checked this morning.
This is Honda Civic money. Brand new Honda Civic money.
Brand new. For a 4-5-year-old Recon or second hand. Second hand. A Recon one starts about 160.
And maintenance cost is okay for this car, I suppose.
It's okay I've owned this car for 4 years.
This is a 2.4.
This is a 2.4, yeah. 4-cylinder, petrol CVT. It is very reasonable. The only thing the only issue with an Alphard is the HID light. It goes off at about 100,000 kilo. Okay. Another thing is the steering. The steering rack has a notorious. There is a click to it. After you use it for about 60,000 kilo, it will click. The fix is about 2,800 ringgit. Okay. My advice is don't fix it. Live with it. It's okay because it's not worth it.
Should I go for the 2.4 or 3.5?
I would say go for the 2.4.
I see.
The reason is because number one, road tax. The 3.5 is a little bit unnecessary in terms of power. The 2.4 is enough. It's enough. It's adequate. That's the word.
I mean, this is an easy car for you to drive.
Very easy.
You're a pretty big guy. Or not big as in.
Yeah.
But someone who's a petite, like 25-year-old lady.
Yeah. Do you see a lot of mothers?
I see a lot.
Mothers. Yeah.
You see a lot of mothers driving this car?
Yeah.
It's so easy to drive. Subhash, you should take the driving wheel after this. I should go to the back. So let's talk about all the boxes. You want something comfortable. Is this comfortable?
Yep.
You want something with enough power. Does it have enough power? Yeah, it does. You want something which feels in touch with you when the way it handles. It feels in touch with you. Do you feel the weight of the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel it, right?
And you know what? I mean, I have to interrupt your box ticking, but it doesn't drive as big as it seems.
Yes, correct. And it doesn't drive like a van.
It doesn't drive like a van.
It doesn't handle like a van, doesn't it? It handles better than a lot of sedan I've driven.
The seating position is
correct.
freaking perfect.
Yeah, it's amazing. More box ticking. Maintenance is actually relatively low. Fuel consumption is not bad, but average is 9 kilometers per liter.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty okay for a car this size. 9 kilometers per liter is what? 20 odd cents. Yeah.
And this is not a car that encourages you to be heavy footed at
No,
all.
it's not.
You want to be like comfortable, chill out.
Yeah.
I'm falling asleep. The aircon blows from both directions. Let's say it's quite amazing.
Yeah, it is.
I understand why a lot of people would like this car.
Yeah.
You have to really not
Drive
care
it.
about what the car says about you to drive this car. Because the moment you buy this car, you get the uncle stamp.
I don't
away.
care.
Yeah, you really have to not care.
I don't care.
If you can get rid of that stigma in your own head, this is the perfect car.
I don't have that stigma in my head because I sat in this car and I realized that it's extremely competent in every aspect. But we have to say something bad about the car. Is there anything that you would like to complain about the car?
Yeah, it's not exciting.
Of course not.
It's not meant to be.
It's not meant to be, I guess. But as an MPV, is there any complaints? I don't know how you'll entertain the kids at the back.
Wow, that's an MPV problem.
It really is. That's a very specific.
Yeah.
In the answer which my family used to have,
Yeah.
it was entertaining because you could fold the back seats flat and it becomes a bed.
Okay.
And which child won't get excited about
This car can.
Can.
It folds up, so the whole bottom becomes flat.
Okay, then that's one.
Then you can put a tilam in it and a cam in
Play
it.
around.
Play what?
Very unsafe. We don't recommend this.
We are not recommending anything, we're just
But,
saying.
yeah. Connectivity, Bluetooth.
Oh yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it standard? Oh yeah, I see PT there.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Really grasping at straws. For
You
things
are
that
trying to
wrong.
find things
Yeah.
wrong with it. Maybe you stop here for him to drive.
How about the power delivery?
Over here.
It's very natural. It feels very. It feels natural. I think. Right?
Yeah, it's very natural.
I wouldn't say it's powerful, but it's adequate.
Yeah.
I think.
So
Not
very
easy at all.
very small turning radius.
It is
That
very good, yes,
that is
you're right.
very practical to drive.
Very.
Wow. Wow. If you have never looked at the car from the outside, you don't know this is a van. It could be something else. You're not sure what it is. Yeah, it is great. It's a great feeling. I don't know how to explain it. It's like you meet this girl, and then she fulfills everything you ever wanted, but you don't know why.
She's a girl next door. She's simple.
She's not gorgeous, but she has everything you want, and
Yeah.
you're happy enough.
But she's
She
pretty
ticks all
big
the
size.
boxes. Huh?
She's a pretty big size.
Yeah.
Wow, this is amazing feeling.
Huh?
It's not really zoom, but it's more like just
Let's
chill
try
out and-
let's try some zoom. See, I want to go zoom. I can. You see, the sound is nice.
It's okay.
It's okay, yeah. But I don't know, like we were saying yesterday about pickup trucks, right?
Yeah.
This car can go fast in a straight line.
You can.
It's not underpowered. But once you come to a corner,
Yeah, you don't. It saved me once with the ESP. But 160 to 180, I don't do that speed. But 160 to 180, this car is actually very stable. Again, I don't do that speed.
How do you know?
Because we take it up to the track and try out 160 or 180. This car is actually quite comfortable.
but straight line like you
Straight line. On the highway, I don't have to be
You
absolutely.
cannot do drifting with this car, bro.
You shouldn't do that with 99% of cars.
So yeah, a lot of headroom also for a tall guy. It's he's not gonna feel cramped.
No.
And I'm not very big, and I don't feel that this is a big car for me to maneuver. So
Correct.
it suits most sizes.
Yeah.
Right? Do you think they had the S class in mind when they tuned this car for comfort? Do you think?
I remember Paul Tan mentioned that it is not an S class because of the NVH level. The space more than make up for it. Of course, the NVH is not as good as an S class.
At first, the price more than makes up.
Not only just the price, it's also the operational cost more than makes up for it. When you take it to a workshop and there's a few things to change and you're expecting 6,000 ringgit repair cost from the S class and it comes up to 650 ringgit,
So
I think you're a very happy man.
So it is more spacious than the S class. It is cheaper than the S class,
It is
and it
way
is cheaper to maintain than the S class.
And it makes the whole family happy. I think that is what is important. But sometimes there is happiness in making everyone around you happy.
That is true. That is very true.
And I think Alphard gives that. And I think that's why a lot of Chinamen understands that.
Yeah.
That making your family happy is just as important.
Makes you happy.
Yeah, makes you happy. You realize that we actually set out to find something wrong with the car.
Yeah, which is very weird.
And we can't find actually anything substantively wrong with the car.
I suppose you understand that it's a van,
Yeah.
and if you accept that it's a van, then it exceeds all expectations.
Correct.
More than a van, it gives you much more than a van. Wow. It's funny, I did not appreciate this car until I drove it.
Nobody does that.
I always thought it looks ugly. It is a
Freaking van.
van.
I think because we're not, like you said, we're not used to seeing vans as passenger cars.
But you have to get behind the wheel to understand.
Yeah.
Like I can explain all my life how great this is, and you will say, yeah, whatever, it's a van.
Yeah. The Malay have a saying, tak kenal maka tak cinta.
True. True.
And I think that applies to this car.
True. I apologize to all the Alpha owners. I hurt by belittling them, saying how ugly their car is and all that. this is an amazing
You're
car.
a convert.
This is an amazing car. Amazing fan, sorry.